Hey guys, Brad from Team Crimson here with
Dekin, the undefeated. Haven't lost a single game, even though I know there's games that I've lost on the channel. I let them win. Haven't lost ever. It's a fib.
I beat him several times today. But anyways,
hey, my sleep's
bad. Moving on. So today we are extremely late, and we're doing a set discussion for Extra Booster 08. My glorious bunghole. I mean Justice.
Maelstrom and Company, basically.
I call it Cocytus and Company.
Maelstrom and Company.
He's
on the box. He's the most important one, and I have an XVR.
Cocytus is the most important one.
Cocytus is trash. Worst VR of the set. Everyone knows that. Dieliner's easily the best.
No, you're an idiot.
And Maelstrom's best card in the universe.
So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and go through some of this. And what we do, if you are new to the channel, when we do set discussions, is we read. Go by clan, and we'll only read the triple R's and the VRs of the set, but then we'd like to talk a little bit about the clan overall, so and some of the cards overall. So first clan we're going to be talking about right now is actually D-Police, and the first card that we are covering for D-Police, if I can freaking find it, is the Grade 1 Magical Police Quilt.
Covers you with magic.
Covers you with magic, yeah. And it's a police quilt. It's a quilt, but only for police. Okay, so it's a grade 1 8K auto Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle. When placed, discard a card from your hand, and one of your Vanguards gets power plus 10,000 until end of turn. Also, auto Rearguard Circle. When your Vanguard attacks, if that unit has power 30,000 or greater, you can counterblast 1 and draw a card, and then this counts as the power boost as well. So, yeah,
it's pretty decent. Not amazing because it's not Aquaforce or Narukami, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. It almost made the cut.
I don't like. Well, I mean, this card isn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but dropping a card from hand. I mean, Dieliner does give you a card from hand, so it's not horrible. But
yeah, no, I don't mind it. It's not bad. It's just
not very good.
I think it'll go in.
Well, I think they're playing it as a 3 of or 4 of just because it's the power boosting and the drawing card is why. But the next card is Platinum Ace. It's grade 2, 10k power. Its skill reads Continuous Vanguard Circle during your turn. If I could speak English, this unit gains power plus 5. And then Auto Rearguard Circle. Once per turn, when it attacks, your Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater. I can't speak today. Grade 3 or greater with power 30,000 or greater. Costs Soul Blast 1, and this unit gains 10,000 and a crit until the end of turn. So that's pretty awesome. I think this is also a 4 of just because of the power plus 10 and a crit on a already gonna be greater than 3k Vanguard. So it's pretty nice.
It's not bad that it gains 10k in a crit. That's
yeah, especially if you're using the like Force 1, it'll be bigger attack with a crit.
And Soul Blast 1 does not seem
that's not bad at all.
Like a lot at all. So okay, moving on to the VR of the set for D-Police, and that is Super Dimensional Robo Dieliner. So he's a grade 3, Force Gift, obviously. Continuous Vanguard Circle. All of your grade 3 units get shield plus 10,000. Also, act Vanguard Circle once per turn. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Look at 7 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 normal unit from among them and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. If you revealed a grade 3, this unit gets power plus 20,000 plus 1 critical until end of turn.
It's pretty nice, the ability to be able to guard with your grade 3s from hand, which obviously you play, I can't talk, you play a heavy amount of them, so it gives you shield when you don't have any, and the 20k in a crit's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like, the shield value, giving some of your grade 3s, which they usually play a decent amount of grade 3s. I also really like just being able to search top 7. So you're almost never whiffing with that.
Yeah.
Unless if the top 7 cards you reveal are all triggers.
Which would be kind of trash.
But
probably get new sleeves.
So you're adding something no matter what. But if you're adding a grade 3, it's all the better.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like that a lot. So what do we think of D-Police overall so far for standard at least?
I don't think that they've changed very much. They're still the Great Daiusha is still their finisher, but I mean, they have Dieliner now, and Dieliner makes it a little more consistent with the adding of cards to hand and the possibility of adding a 10k shield or other normal unit. But yeah,
I think it adds more consistency to the deck.
Well, yeah, it makes it a lot nicer, especially with it has that grade 3. That grade 3 they have that kind of looks like a big flying robot dude, obviously, but it's something like gains power. I don't know. It's a rare, I think.
The one that gives like him a drive check or something. Gives him power.
Yeah,
like
plus a drive check.
Yeah,
or
like 10k and like an add a drive check. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Which on top of that, the superior ride of Great Daiusha, obviously, like I said before, is you swing with that after you haven't rode that turn, and then you swing with that, and there you have your 5 drive checks, which is pretty nice. But moving on to favorite clan. Okay, hold on. You were saying something. Okay.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I think it's added consistency to the clan, and D-Police has always had a little bit of trouble just because they're always kind of been this glass cannon kind of deck, but adding some consistency to that makes it go off a little bit better and easier, I guess.
Now it's like a plastic cannon.
Sure, Dekin. Okay, we'll go ahead and move on to the one he wants to talk about.
Yeah,
which
my favorite out of this set, obviously has best VR, everything like that. It's Aquaforce, if you guys didn't know. Aquaforce, Narcomi, best clans ever. Cairo, heavy. Nova Grappler, awesome. Trash. Okay, so moving on. The first one is grade 1, aka Wheel Assault. Its skill reads, auto rearguard circle at the end of the battle at boosted, choose 2 of your rearguards, and you may exchange their positions. And then its skill that I love it for is auto, when rode upon, cost, counterblast 1, draw a card, and call a card from hand to rearguard. So it's nice. First ride, obviously. You get to draw a card for a counterblast, and then call a card, so you can call a booster behind your vanguard and swing, or you can just call anything. But I mean, it's probably what you were going to call eventually. Yeah. But it's the drawing part that I like about it. And then being able to switch any of your units at the end of the battle that are boosted. So you're swinging and you have your units, you switch a Riptide with a card that's at rest. So it's pretty nice. I like it a lot.
Yeah. No, I like it a lot. I think it's a very solid card. Oh my god, the dog.
What's up, Timote?
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the grade 2 triple R of the set, which is Coral Assault. So, yep, grade 2, 9k body. Continuous rearguard circle during the battle it attacked. If you have 4 or more other units in rest, this unit gets power plus 15k. Also, auto rearguard circle at the end of your turn. If the total number of attacks this turn is 4 or more, put this unit into your soul and draw a card.
Yeah, it's really nice. The draw power is what I like about it. So you can easily pull off 4 attacks in a single turn. You just need a restander and your vanguard in this card, and that's 4 attacks. And then the 15k is also nice because you put that on an Excel circle. If you're Excel 2, that's a plus 20k, so it's a 29 attack. Yeah, it's super nice. I like it.
I think it's a good card. I'm the 15k I think is the most beneficial thing right there. It automatically helps with not getting shut down with triggers too.
Yeah, especially against force.
Yes.
Because it just the 15k alone creates a 24k body. So
yeah, so I like that. The being able to plus I think is just a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't like that it has to. You have to get rid of it because like you're basically getting rid of an essential unit.
It's
but
annoying.
it's nice. It's not bad. You have an option.
It also fuels Tidal Assault, so it helps with
yes.
soul blasting cost for that, so you don't accidentally soul blast your Maelstrom out. Moving on to the VR for Aquaforce, obviously the best one, even though he's like slightly not the best.
It's really
So grade 3 Excel, 12k body. His skill reads Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, cost Counterblast 1 until the end of turn. The opponent cannot intercept and can only call up to one card from his or her hand to Guardian Circle for each battle. If your soul has a card with a Maelstrom in its card name, all your front row units gain plus 10 until the end of turn. So it's nice because Glory Maelstrom is glorious. It's not, no, yeah, the no guard turn is especially nice because if they're Force or Excel, the max they can guard for is 32 or they PG it. And if they don't have either of those numbers because you're higher than that, then they're screwed, which is nice. Maelstrom turn and then Glory Maelstrom turn, and if you've pushed them enough, you're good, but then again, Protect comes in with they're not caring the world for guarded by PG, and I get sad.
Yeah, Protect would just hang on to some of the PGs or whatever. Hang on to some of the heal triggers.
Yeah.
You know, there's quite a few ways around it, but it's very good, especially at a very certain point in the game. Because if you're able to just swing for all these attacks, some of those attacks, if you're playing fronts or even will make those attacks just completely unguardable.
Yeah.
And then you die.
Yeah.
So
when you guys play this, because obviously you're gonna want to play this because it's awesome. Say I'm gonna pull a Deacon and get 2 fronts on your twin drive, and you'll win. Skill.
moving on to the best clan of the set, which is Grand Blue.
It's
so the first. Oh wait, we didn't discuss how we think Aquaforce is going to do. Leave your biased opinion at the door.
I'll leave my biased opinion at the door. Depending on the matchups for Excel, they will murder most Excel decks just because of the no guard. Unless if Excel has the ability like Narus to kill the field, which Aquas rely heavily on, or if they can rush. But if they rush first, you just counter rush and you're fine. I think that it's a mix-up between Excel. Whoever goes first and has the advantage wins.
Whoever trigger sacks the most, which
So
will be you.
me. We said before, Protect is probably going to be fine. They're not really going to care much until it gets down to you have 24,000 attacks and they're all have to be PG. And then I don't know how Force is going to do with it. It's just Force. They make numbers, so it's Force.
Yeah, Force will have a little bit of an easier time, especially with the early game. So
And
you just have to plan for the glory turn a little bit.
Oh, yeah, just plan for it. You can slightly get around it.
You can force them. I mean, we played a proxy game too where I kind of forced him into a position where he had to ride glory while I was at 2 damage, so that made the glory turn a lot easier.
It's not fun.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very, very good. There's also a game where I just completely died by it. So like, yeah. All right, moving on. We'll go to Grand Blue. Again, the best clan of the set.
Trash.
Welcome, Matt.
No, yeah.
So the grade 1 triple R, which is Ripple Banshee, 8K, like Iris is grade 1. Auto rearguard circle when placed from drop zone, costs Soul Blast 1, draw a card, and then this unit gains power +4 until end of turn.
Soul Blast draw card's really nice. Dog.
Yes, I like being able to, and you know the deck mills, so just getting the 1, you almost always have access to it. God, dog. So yeah, no, I like it a lot. It gives a little bit of a draw engine to Grand Blue as well.
It helps them go against the freaking glory turn because they just add some cards to hand that they can use with their PGs. It's pretty nice.
All right, now read the super busted card right here.
Blue Storm Dragon Glory.
No.
Okay, so it's the grade 2 Greech. The grade 2 for them is the Triple R Greed Shade. I said grade 2, 9k. Continuous Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle. During your turn, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gains power plus 5,000. And then Auto Rearguard Circle, when placed, you can discard a card from hand, put 2 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone, and return 1 card not named Greed Shade from your drop zone to your hand. So it helps you fix your rides, is what it does. That's what he's here for, is to call him, ditch a card that's useless, and then top deck to hope to God you get a Baskirk or Cocytus and just add it to hand.
Or you can just get whatever the heck you want, because he fixes
everything.
Whatever you're missing, he can get you access to.
The only thing he can't get you is a girlfriend.
Yes. Unfortunately.
So, aside from that,
boom.
Pretty good card. Yeah. It's me. It's all good, Brad. No homo.
Moving on to the VR of the set, which is Ice Prison Necromancer Cocytus. Beast Boy himself. So he is 12k Protect, grade 3 obviously. Continuous Vanguard Circle. During your turn, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets power plus 10,000. If it has 20 or more cards, it gets power plus 20,000 plus 1 critical instead of the 10,000. Also, act Vanguard Circle once per turn. Cost Counterblast 1. Put 4 cards from the top of your deck into the drop zone. Call up to the number of grade 3 cards in your soul plus 2 of cards from your drop zone to Rearguard Circle. And in parentheses, for people who can't read, if they're like Matt, if
cool too.
If there is 1 grade 3, you call up to 3 cards. So what this means, again for the people who can't read, is that on your first ride you can still call 2 dudes. You get 2 free dudes to board, basically.
Basically 2 skull.
And then when you ride again, you got another grade 3 in soul, or you just have to have another grade 3 in soul, really. But if you're able to ride again, you can call 3 dudes, and you can keep going up and up with this. So he's a beast right there.
Yeah, he's nice. The ability to call a full field at like any given time in the game, if you have the right amount of cards in the soul for it, is awesome, because you can just fill your board with stuff that gains power for no reason, like
with everything does. With everything milling quite a bit, Baskirk. Baskirk doesn't mill. I mean, how much does Baskirk mill?
He from the soul.
Yeah.
Not very
does
much.
Baskirk mill 4?
No.
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 None?
No. He doesn't mill any.
Baskirk doesn't mill nothing at all.
Baskirk doesn't mill nothing. Yeah, but Cocytus, he mills 4.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna turbo through your deck pretty quickly.
Especially with Greed Shades, Ruin Shades, and then you got all these other bullcrap cards.
Dog.
That
You
are
suck
stupid.
so much right now.
Like you first turn Dandy Guy and you push a grade 3 into soul for him, and it's like 3 right there. He's trapped.
I just like that, yeah, you're going to turbo through your deck pretty quickly, and you're going to have to try to kill your opponent as quickly as possible, too.
Otherwise,
but the more and more you mill, the more powerful the deck gets, and the more you're getting the 20k, you're getting plus the crit, all that stuff. You know, again, with Grand Blue, the more you mill, the more you have access to.
Yeah.
So,
which, like, you mill a trigger.
Oh well.
Yeah, oh well, I just called 2 Skull Dragons and I have a 32k plus a crit beat stick Vanguard. Skull Dragon's gonna be swinging for like 89 million at your Vanguard plus 3 crit.
And you can,
That's
now you can play 12 crit Grand Blue. So.
You don't even need to play the draws, because when do you ever see them? Let's be real. When do you guys ever see your draws? Matt? When do they ever see the draw? I'm being for real. When do they ever see the draws?
All right.
It's annoying.
Let's calm down.
Excel needs to be able to do this. They need to draw.
Let's talk about Grand Blue's placement in the meta now.
It's gonna be pretty good. I think Naru's gonna beat it.
So let's not listen to his biased opinion.
No, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, Grand
Super
Blue.
good.
Grand Blue's back, baby. Grand Blue's back with a vengeance. It's pretty good. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Undead pirates.
All right, that's it from us, guys. That is it from us for my glorious bunghole or my glorious justice, whatever you want to call it. I quit this game. So yeah, we're gonna just stay tuned for more videos from us. We'll be posting more fight videos. We'll be posting just more videos all around. So leave us some comments below as well, and yeah, hit subscribe, all that YouTube junk.